Think of some of the most famous people you know: MC Hammer, Toni Braxton, T-Pain, Michael Jackson, 50 Cent, etc. These celebrities are well known for various reasons. However, one thing they all have in common is that they have all gone from super wealthy to officially broke. There are multiple reasons for this. However, the chief among them are lawsuits and lavishly spending way beyond the limit. These 10 famous people made a fortune by working hard, and they almost lost it all. Number 10. Ulysses S. Grant. At the thought of famous people going broke after having been rich, our minds race to wealthy celebrities. However, they are not the only famous people who go broke after the big rich. Some high-ranking government officials have faced the same issue. It will be challenging to think that a former president of the United States of America would ever go broke. Well, that was what happened to Ulysses S. Grant. Unlike several celebrities that went broke because of their bad spending habits, the case of the 18th U.S. president was an investment gone wrong. Grant went bankrupt in 1884 after a firm he was a partner in crumbled. Although the former president constantly got his military pension, it was not enough as he was dealing with throat cancer. Number 9. Marvin Gaye. When thinking about getting a divorce, many people may never consider the financial implications. Getting a divorce may be merely leaving a marriage that's not working. However, it can sometimes have grave economic implications. This was what happened to Marvin Gaye. Marvin did not go bankrupt because he lived above his means. He went bankrupt because he failed to pay alimony to his ex-wife. After Gaye's marriage to Anna Gordy Gaye ended, a judge ordered him to pay her $600,000 in alimony. This money was supposed to be the proceeds of his soon-to-be released album. Unfortunately, Gaye could not settle this debt before he died at 44. He died in a club after his father, a preacher, shot him. The soul singer could only pay half of what he owed her. Number 8. Kim Basinger. It is challenging to believe that Kim Basinger, who once bought a whole town for $20 million, ended up being broke. The actress, famous for taking part in LA Confidential and 1989's Batman, initially planned to develop this piece of real estate and make it a tourist spot. Unfortunately, the plan never saw the light of day as she ended up selling this property. Only a few people are sure why the actress became broke. However, she opted out of a deal with producer Carl Mazzacone and failed to star in Boxing Elena. Carl sued her in court for this, and she was supposed to pay $8.1 million. However, she ended up settling out of court. Hey, if you love this video, remember to give it a like and subscribe to our channel if you still need to. Also, stick around for a lot more about the next people on this list. Number 7. Mike Tyson. Iron Mike Tyson is one of the best things to happen to heavyweight boxing. And of all his contributions to professional boxing, he acquired a net worth of $400 million. This is a lot of money, and that's why it's complicated to explain how the former boxer had to deal with $23 million in debt. Tyson owed a lot of people. They included a music producer, a financial manager, a personal trainer, lawyers, British tax authorities, and the IRS. After running into debt, the former heavyweight champion of the world filed for bankruptcy, did time in jail, and visited rehab. Number 6. Michael Jackson. Arguably the most talented performer the world has ever seen, the king of pop made a lot of money. However, his spending was more than his earnings. So regardless of how much he made in his career, he had to take out a lot of loans, most of which he failed to repay. Jackson could never solve his money problems, so his financial mess worsened and the debt interest worsened. Michael Jackson was said to have been in a debt of $400 million at the time of his death. He might be dead, but his financial mess has been resolved, and he is one of the wealthiest dead celebrities. Number 5. Nicolas Cage. Hollywood superstar Nicolas Cage is proof that you can't get rich by making loads of money, because he did make a lot of money. In just 2009, Nicolas earned up to $40 million, which is more than impressive. However, he's not just a big earner, but also a heavy spender. While making lots of money, Nicolas Cage spent on artifacts, automobiles, and several homes. This was a problem once reports of him losing $150 million became public. Cage might not seem poor in the eyes of the average person. However, the movie star needs to be sufficient compared to his worth. Number 4. TERESA GIUDICE. TERESA GIUDICE, alongside her husband, declared bankruptcy in 2009. While they did not get a break from their financial troubles, it only worsened their financial situation. The couple said they were in debt by $10 million. However, not everyone accepted this. Some of their creditors believed they had some assets they refused to declare and dragged them to court for bankruptcy fraud. TERESA and her spouse are still broke in servicing the debts they owe to the IRS. Number 3. 50 Cent. The years leading up to 2015 were not the best of years for the American rapper. However, 2015 was terrible for him as he was $32.5 million in debt that year. Things got even worse as he had to declare bankruptcy in 2016. 50 Cent was dealing with issues of unpaid child support and lawsuits, and that made a mess out of his finances. Number 2. Floyd Mayweather Jr. Only a few boxers can go through an entire boxing career unbeaten. Amazingly, this is something that Floyd has managed to achieve. And as you may have guessed, with this achievement came lots of money. Also with this money came several financially wrong decisions. Floyd had the best of coaches. However, we can't say the same about his financial advisors, as he did not pay his taxes. This led him to owe the IRS money. Hopefully, younger boxers will learn from his mistakes. Number 1. Stephen Baldwin. Stephen Baldwin, who's most famous for starring in The Usual Suspects, went from one financial mess to another. He did not pay his taxes for 3 consecutive years, and in 2009 declared bankruptcy. The famous actor failed to meet with some mortgages, and after not doing anything about his mortgage payments for 6 years, in 2017, Baldwin's home was foreclosed. It's time to hear what you think. Which famous people do you think had the most drastic change in their financial status? Talk to us in the comments section below. Also, before you move on, ensure that you click the like button and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. One more thing, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos.